I want to thank you for coming. I'm introducing Darla Palmer. She's running for district attorney here in Hinds County.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here. I thank you and Ms. Carr for allowing me to come and just tell you some great stuff about myself and my campaign thus far. I am running indeed for Hinds County District Attorney. And I am running because I see what's going on, just like I know everyone else does in our county and specifically in Jackson. I hear exactly what's going on, and the time is now for us to take a stand and do something different than what we've been doing. The city, we're operating in a crisis. The county, we're operating in a crisis. And I sometimes feel like that we're afraid to say that the behavior, the things that are going on in our county is something that's not right. It's something that's illegal. And it's something that we can do something about ahead of time versus waiting to say, oh my gosh, someone was murdered, someone was armed robbed. I think what's missing right now, let me just say it this way, we are all victims, not just the persons that are directly assaulted or directly harmed in some way. We are all victims because ultimately what happens is that economically we suffer because we have businesses who want to move out of our city, out of our county. And also, there are folks who just want to move out of here, want to move out of Jackson. They don't feel safe and move out of our county. Where it's great to know that there are other parts of the county that a lot of our citizens are moving to, but then lots of them are taking our tax dollars out of our county, to our surrounding counties. So I'm here to say that we need leadership who's going to say something, I look at it, I use this analogy of a house. And at your house, you have rules, right? I know I did at my house with my dad, especially my father, a military man. And but as I grew older and got my own house, my own home, I had rules in my home. And so our city, our county is a home. It's where we live. And so we have individuals in our home who are violating that, violating the rules. And so what do? Do you say, oh, well, let's slap them on the wrist and let's just handle these cases? Some of the cases, they're incarcerated for a while. The punishment is not always sufficient for the crimes that are out there. And so what we can do is to take our county back. And it starts with the DA's office. That office is the leading law enforcement, the leading office that will send out a message that the behavior that we're seeing, that we're experiencing on a day-to-day, weekly basis is something that we can take control of. Everybody is not going to jail. I'll say that. I don't want everybody to go, but let me tell you this, somebody's going. Because there is a responsibility and we need leadership to say that. We need somebody to know that we are representing victims. We're not here to just take a minute and say, oh my, let's see what we can do. We can do something. And that's by, in that office, taking a stand and sending a message about the proper punishment for the crime. Other counties surrounding us, other counties all over the state of Mississippi, because I have been practicing, feels like forever. And so it's definitely over 25 years. And as a little lady, as I'm often called, I have handled some of the most egregious cases. But as I look at what happens all over the state, why can't we do that? We can certainly send a message. We can have a person of integrity who's going to say, look, I stand for all of us. I stand for Jackson. I stand for Hinds County. So I was saying yesterday, I came so serious today. I'm not always so serious, but I am when I feel like there's a cause and that there's something that we can stand up and take control of this. And I'm tired of it, quite frankly. I ran in 2019. And I don't mention this a lot, but when I ran, I lost my father about 3 weeks after I signed up. So it's like, wow, my goodness. You know, my biggest fan who's asking me, did you sign up? It's like, yes, Daddy, I did. You know, but so it took a little bit. It was very difficult, you know, to move forward. But I had so many supporters, so appreciative of it. And as a result of that, I felt like, you know what, I'm coming back because things have not changed. Things have gotten worse as far as a message that needs to be sent. And that's what I intend to do. I intend to make that office stand out to where the same thoughts are had as in other counties, where it say, don't go to that county and commit that crime. You know, I've worked in other counties where they say go back to Hinds County with that. And so I stand as an individual who intends to put some type of stop to the things that are going on.